You guys, Ani, he'll throw all away for the content. I can tell Ani why. Walk forward into level 3 right now. Just walk forward level 3. Just don't even think. Walk forward. Oh fuck! And hey. Oh, Chun-Li.
I'm back, bitch.
Chun-Li. Oh, you're back?
We're back, yeah. It's FatBoyZTV, baby. Yeah. Another video, another Street Fighter.
I'll be honest with you. I think we should go back to our roots. Enough of this fugazi, fucking, you know, we're reporting on shit games and, you know, the new stuff. Let's just roast Ant for getting fucking washed right now.
He's not really getting washed.
Well, but he will. Don't worry about it.
I mean, your first match, you got
I got washed and nobody roasted me. And I don't appreciate that.
And also hasn't played Street Fighter in like a month.
That's funny though. It's funny though.
Maybe not a month, but something like that.
You know, I was thinking, because it was giving some thought, and there's been a lot of losing on the channel. I think that the next person who loses on camera should be kicked off the channel. It sucks that Ant went first.
That's not gonna happen. No, it is. That's not gonna happen.
Why not? Chun-Li, I'll be honest with you. Chun-Li's an annoying fucking character. She just does so much, and you're just like, what happened? What? Like, she's not as annoying as Kimberly, which we haven't ran into a Kimberly in a while. Kimberly's just like,
I feel like they've fallen off.
Well, maybe, but they don't, because you'll see when you run into Kim. And we've said it once, we'll say it 1,000 times. Kimberly's, I don't care. You could be in the comments saying like, oh, I'm a Kimberly main, and she takes a lot of skill. You don't know what the fuck you're doing. Nobody knows what's happening on screen at any point in time. At least Chun-Li's know what's going on. They're like, all right, I'm gonna do this stance change to here, lightning legs, air cancel, you know, type shit. At least there's somewhere. Chun-Li's have a lot.
To be fair, this is a very heavy offensive game. I don't know why you lost it, because you got hit by a fireball.
It was the slowest moving fireball of all time.
Listen, this is an offensive-based game.
It is.
The more defense you play, the worse position you put yourself in.
Tell that to Kakaru, who fucking 32 perfect parries and won the single largest FGC tournament prize pool of all time.
No, I'm not saying that you can't play defensively. You
said you can, but you said you'll lose.
No, you didn't let me finish fucking talking before you interrupted, dumbass.
Finish your fucking stupid thought. Go ahead.
Are you serious? Realistically, it's an offensive game. You want to get your offense and stop your opponent from playing their offense. That's the main focus of a fighting game in general. Street Fighters heavily lean towards offense. That's why a character like Ken thrives more. You can play defensive. You just have to be super on point and perfect with your defensive reads.
What do they say is the best kind of offense?
Defense.
Okay.
But that doesn't apply here.
Why not?
The what?
Why not?
No, the phrase is the best offense is a good defense.
Nope.
Or defense wins championship.
What the fuck?
Whatever, it doesn't matter. The thing is, you could succeed playing defensively. It's just you have to be super on point. You have to be super, like, perfect with your defensive reads and with your defensive execution. Whereas on offense, you can get away with not being super perfect because there's traps, there's perfect shit.
Not true, because then your offense has to be perfectly put in place. You have to put those frame traps in. You have to put those perfect screen setups.
Okay, so let me ask you this: why do you struggle against Kimberly if they're not always perfect when they're attacking you?
What do you mean?
You struggle against Kimberly's if they don't play perfect. Kimberly's just annoying to you, right?
Kimberly's not about...
Because she's heavy rushing.
I don't think she's Russian.
She's a heavy rush down character. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. You're an idiot.
Thank you, Ant. The thing, Kimberly's a special character in the same sense that Ibuki is a special character. Because if it's just, and don't get me wrong, like Akuma's obviously a lot of times high tier and things like that. If it just always came down to all, you know, who has the most offense, then Ibuki and Kimberly would be top tier every single game.
Beat the shit out of his own leg there.
Kimberly and Ibuki would be top tier every game, but that's not the case because there's a Kimberly and Ibuki's play a different sense of just offense. Oh, we're done there. We'll cut it back.
I never am, baby.
Like I was saying, Kimberly's and Ibuki are in a different section of offense versus defense. Kimberly's and Ibuki's are just doing shit. And when I say doing shit, I don't mean like playing neutral, fireball, you know, this, that. There's just something happening at all times. And you can call it calculated, you can call it whatever you want. I don't call it anything. I think that there's just so much happening on screen that you don't know what's happening, your opponents don't know what's happening, the commentators don't know what's happening, the viewers at home don't know what's happening. But then there's that smug asshole on screen, stream that's like, I would have fucking blocked that. No, the fuck you wouldn't have, because you don't know where it's coming from. Nobody knows where it's coming from. I can't tell you how to block it because I don't know which side it's going to hit from. So Kimberly's and Ibuki, they're a little different.
You done?
Yeah, I'll save some time.
All I'm saying is that this game is much harder to succeed playing super defensively, unless you're super, super technical with it.
Yes, but...
Yeah, this game is more catered to our offense. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, that's all I'm saying.
I'm not saying it's not.
And that being said, you can still play well and succeed playing defensively. Because there's Turtle. You can play Guile and Turtle.
Yeah,
you can play defensively.
It's not 2008. You're not playing Guile, Turtle.
But you can still do it, though.
The character you play defensively, I don't know who you play defensively in this game. Fucking
JP. You can turtle with JP.
Oh my god, please.
But you can play defensively.
Sure.
That's
It's
Kakarot.
just not. He doesn't turtle though. He has.
I understand, but you said defensively, like you said, 30 perfect parries.
It's not like look when Street Fighter V came out, there was a big shift, and I get it.
That was super offensive too.
Don't get me wrong. That game is still to this day even more than this, even more than 6. That game to this day might be the most offensive based game I've ever seen in my fucking life. More than Marvel vs. Capcom 3. And Marvel vs. Capcom 3, just so we're clear, is like 6 Ibukis on screen on fucking crack cocaine after a 9-night bender.
Well, let me cut you off there. It's not more offensive than Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
It is.
It's not.
It's up there.
It's up there. It's not Ultimate Marvel. That's literally just all offense. Anytime someone blocks 3 things in a row, we're like, oh my god.
Well, no, you know what? No, because there's a lot of blocking. And look, Marvel. Look, I'll give it to Marvel players. If anyone's gonna block some, it's a fucking Marvel player, right? Like, you put
or
them,
a Dragon Ball Fighters player.
No, Dragon Ball Fighters and Marvel blocking is in 2 different fucking tiers. I'm sorry. UMVC, you saw Grand Finals UMVC 3.
Yes.
The man did fucking like 9 side switches in one combo, and he finally opened them up.
Yes, but that also goes to my point of how super offensive that game is.
Right.
The guy had no defensive option to interrupt.
I'm not saying
Whereas
no.
in this, you can parry, get a perfect parry, and it's your turn.
You have to use your perfect parries and drive reversals.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Is that like when we suffer from this too. Up until like platinums, you don't really see people parrying like that. Like not even past platinum, really. You don't really see a lot of parries coming out.
Yeah, you have to go to diamonds to see it more.
People just kind of just like, they want to do their offense, and she's safe on that. People want to do their offense, and that's it. She's punishable on that one. They want to do their offense, and they think like, oh, you're gonna have to respect it. When in reality, you can just like 99% of the time, you could just press jab, and you'll beat them out.
That's true,
right? Like this character, you could probably just press X right through it, and 99% of the time, it's not real. They're not gonna have frame trap setups. They're not setting up meaties. They're not doing all these things. So it looks more offensive based, especially in like lower rankings.
Yeah.
But there definitely is a defensive element to it.
Listen, there was a defensive element in Street Fighter V also when you get to higher ranks.
Yeah,
there is.
The defensive element in Street Fighter V was, I'm going to do my offense before you can do yours. And that's my defense.
Let me get one game in on this video.
This game's a little more different in the sense that your wake-up reversals are defensive options. Your EXDPs, that's a defensive option that you have to calculate and use. Because you only get, 3 of those before you burn out.
Yeah.
4 if you space it correctly.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to get in on this. Let me get one game.
Yeah,
if you guys are enjoying the content, you're enjoying Mim ranting, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and, watch me get a win.
He was pressing B.
You were pressing B the whole time.
Wow.
You guys suck.
And Ani brought up a topic of footsies. Do you know what? And I referenced this to you because you're probably the only one on the channel doesn't. Do you know what footsies are?
When you play footsies under a table, like you play with people's feet, with your feet.
Yeah.
Right?
Right. Well, you are correct, yes. But do you know what footsies are in like fighting games?
No.
Footsies is essentially where you're gauging the distance, right? Like you're trying to stay at a distance where it's optimal for you, so you're poking with the right buttons. Like you crouch and press the medium kick to get that far range, like with Ken, just to gauge where they're at. And if you hit them, great, you got like a little bit of damage. If they block it, not really much of a punish. So footsies, the idea of footsies is you want to put yourself in the most optimal position for yourself. That's also a bad position for the opponent. So like Aki in this matchup, right? She doesn't want to be up close with Honda because Honda will beat the living shit out of her.
Good.
She wants to be far away. So you see his footsies is he's staying away, trying to poke, trying to parry, has headbutts, things of that nature. That's Aki's footsies. That's going to be it for the round.
Nice.
Honda's footsies be more in there, literally get his fucking big meaty paws on her and beat the ever-living shit out of her. That's his concept of footsies. And it changes from game to game. And I'm bringing this up because Ani brought up the concept of Punk made a remark about how nobody wants to play the game for real. They want to be scrubs. And footsies no longer exist. And then he immediately starts around and drive rushes that green dash into his opponent.
To get
Right.
footsies advantage.
The reason I'm bringing that up is because people are like, oh, look, there's no more footsies. That was baited. There's no more footsies. That's all the game is, just drive rush. People don't realize that is the footsies in this game, right? Like, that's the main... Are you dead? Yeah, you're dead. You have to be dead. That is, like, what footsies is becoming now, right? In Street Fighter 4, it was just like, EX focus cancel if at some points just to close in the gap. and that's just a form of footsies. In this game, it's just so aggressive because Drive Rush kind of like, you know, dictates the entirety of the game. That was such a good trade for you. Dictates the entirety of the game. That's a big damage combo. And it's just the backbone of the game, right? It's like your combo extender. It's the way you get in. It's just such a universal point of the game. So much so that when Aki came out, she couldn't low medium kick into Drive Rush, and people were like immediately like bad character.
Okay.
And the tangent I'm going on, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna bring it to a point here, is that that's just the way these games are, and people always like reference like, oh man, it's not like Street Fighter 3 or Street Fighter 4 where they had like raw, real footsies. They don't realize that raw, this like idea of footsies never really existed the way they have it in their head. This is the only game that I can ever think of that was like even close to having any concept of like raw footsies. Have you ever heard of the game called Dive Kick yet?
Dive kick?
Yeah.
Never.
The game was essentially, it was just a 2-button game. You 2 people. If you get hit once, you die. There was 2 buttons. Or, 2 buttons, right? You can move back and forth, and 1 button jumped, and 1 button dove and kicked.
So no block?
No block. You just had to not get kicked first.
So it's just like a chess match of footsies.
Pretty much. And that is the only game that was even remotely close to this raw idea of like all footsies, nothing else. Because every other game is going to have a core mechanic debate of, I fucking despise this kid, of, how to play, how that dictates the footsies of that game. Street Fighter 6, obviously, it is a drive rush mechanic, where footsies in Mortal Kombat isn't the same as you're going to play it in Street Fighter. Footsies in Smash Brothers isn't the same, because, these games have different mechanics, whether it's wave dashing, whether it's fucking, teleporting, whether it's, so on and so forth.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat, like teleporting and shit.
Right. So the only reason I'm saying this is because, people want to say that footsies is dead. Footsies never existed. Footsies is a lie. It's actually just a fucking made-up tale that people who are, elites of this game fed us as little kids to keep us from ever getting better than them as games. It's more of a conspiracy theory.
Interesting.
Yeah.
This took a wave that I never expected.
But
kind of got my head spinning a little bit.
That's gonna be GG's. I don't think that killed actually.
Oh.
But that's good.
Nah.
You played it good. You went through my whole tangent.
I'm gonna get a win.
Well, that whole FGC Elite part was not true, but
it's not for you to listen.
Oh, you want to play another? Fuck it, go
That
for
should be
another.
it for the video, right?
Nah, let me play one more. Fuck it, why
One
not?
more? All right, why not stretch it out a little bit?
Stretch you out.
Hey, yo, what the fuck? Jury.
It's been a while. The judge,
Unbelievable.
jury, and executioner of E Honda right
Yeah,
here.
what do you have to
Just
say?
kidding. What do I have to say?
We're ass at this game, is what I'm.
What are we feeling?
We're dog shit at this
What
game.
are we feeling? We got some new segments in the works, right?
What do we have in the works?
Well,
Oh, is it? Yeah.
our video that just dropped, in case
we recorded that.
in case our Street Fighter vids fans watching the Street Fighter vids didn't see any of our other videos, we have some other content coming. Talk to them.
We put out that horror video as of Friday. That horror game that we played. The one that's titled.
What is it?
That was a fun game, man. It was good. A lot of enjoyable.
Mind your business.
A lot of enjoyable content. A lot of good clips. And you got really scared at those certain points. You remember that?
I got scared a lot.
You were spooked.
I'm not gonna lie. I came here that day, right?
Yeah. What day was that? I can't remember. John, remember? Do you remember how?
I'm getting amnesia thinking about what the game is called.
Yeah.
But anyway, I came here that day forgetting that that's what was on the agenda for the day. Was like, this is how bad of friends you guys are.
Yeah.
You just decide, hey, for content, for views, we think it'd be awesome and fun and worthy of recording is, let's just scare the shit out of Ant as if he, I didn't have heart problems as it is, a broken heart. That's a condition. People die of a broken heart.
Yeah.
Okay. So you say, hey, let's we got our upper, what is it, our fucking corporate people here that come up with all the big brain ideas for FatBoyZTV.
Yeah.
And they said, hey, let's just bring Antskii in and let's just scare the shit out of him.
You want to know what's my favorite part?
What?
Even though he'll never admit it, Jet himself got so scared too.
From what?
In the video.
Oh, that day? Yeah.
Like, he'll never admit it. He'll always be like, bro, it wasn't really
But he
good.
hit it really well. So, like, if you watch it not knowing us, you probably won't catch it. You know what I mean? But he's, we're all human.
Yeah.
It's just, I get very shook from jump scares. I don't know why.
Is it just the sound?
I get lulled in. I get lulled in. I get rocked to sleep quickly.
Wait,
you know?
what? Who's rocking you to bed? I'm so good. Oh, yeah. What happened
guy.
walking into his house the other day?
I was singing a Halsey song walking
which
in.
song?
But the bruises on your ego make me go,
Just quick side note. How many Halsey songs do you know?
Probably like 3 or 4.
Okay. Anyways.
So I was singing a Halsey song, came in, and Ani was right behind the door and went, ooh, or something. I fucking jumped. I was like, bruises on your ego.
It's good. It's a good thing you're wearing the brown
I spilled
pants,
my
though.
drink on me, too.
What?
But yeah.
What is it like? Just the sound? Like if you play it on mute,
So,
are you not as scared?
So the music in the game
Okay.
is usually creepy, right?
Right.
That kind of gets me uneasy if I had to break it down for you. And then the way they set up jump scares, it usually gets quiet, it gets peaceful, and then
That should be the tell
and
that
then
it's
boogie
coming.
boogie. You know what I mean?
Boogie boogie.
That usually
But isn't that usually the tell that it's coming?
yeah, but
That's your juice.
its job is to lull you to sleep. So while I'm getting lulled to sleep and getting my nerves. Ani, you want to fucking shut up in the background, please? Thank you. While I'm getting eased in, relaxed, and lulled, I don't think that the impending doom is coming or something.
You fell for it quite a lot on Friday's video of.
Well, it's easier said than done,
Fair enough. But enough about that great idea we came up with of playing horror games that we'll be putting out every Friday.
Quote unquote
That
great.
no one's ever done in the past. We're the first YouTube channel to ever do it. Don't look that up. Shut the fuck up. Let's get back to. What the fuck? That was so weird. Let's get back to the Street Fighter. Ani working on a dub. I love it. Come here, Grub. Yeah, he's falling for it. Now you're gonna dash up and then stop sign, right? I don't know why the fuck you listen to me. I'm barely a Platinum 2 account. Why do you think I know how to play Honda?
Honda. Unbelievable.
My favorite thing about these Street Fighter recordings is when I convince Ani to do dumb shit. Like I tried it with Jet. He just doesn't listen.
You do that to everybody.
I know. I tell Jet like, yo, jump. He
Remember
just
you said
never
do it again,
listens.
do it again, do it again. And I
He
did it
doesn't
again.
listen. You guys, Ani, he'll throw it all away for the content. I can tell Ani why. Walk forward into level 3 right now. Just walk forward level 3. Just don't even think. Walk forward.
And it worked. And it worked.
That's the video, folks. If you're enjoying the content, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Catch you all in the next one.